Innovative education has been a big part of Ukrainian ophthalmology in recent years. These Ukrainians were even inventing prior to war, having battled and won against the conference disruption of COVID-19 with the gravitas of leadership and virtual technological prowess. Ophthalmic Hub, cool name by the way, is an annual international scientific education event that had 1,200 participants and 120 speakers in 2021 and was slated to take place April 1st to 2nd in Kiev. Sadly, that's all off for now, but Professor Oksana, chairman of the board of the All-Ukrainian Alliance of Ophthalmologists and the key coordinator of Ophthalmic Hub, seems hopeful for a new beginning some way, somewhere.
We don't feel ourselves alone of this aggression of terrorism. I repeated always at all congresses that the level of Ukrainian ophthalmology is the same as in Europe, in US, and the most developed countries in the world. But now, of course, we have big problem. More than 135 hospitals have been shelled, and if I'm not mistaken, that approximately 10 hospitals have been fully destroyed. Among them, there are some ophthalmological as well departments.
Знову ж таки, відповідні зміни в діапазоні 3,6.
Dr. Ashraf Armia is a well-regarded ophthalmologist worldwide. He too was a speaker slated to present at Ophthalmic Hub prior to the postponement.
Really, I enjoyed the meeting last year. It was great. The hospitality was more than I expected. What I felt from last year, that people want to know everything. They are very intelligent. They love science. They love people who came to them. They want to build the country. They want to build the ophthalmology more and more. When I was in Ukraine last year, I found that they are doing a lot of things virtually to educate all the Ukrainian ophthalmologists from the basic level to the high level. Even the technology they have for the media are very good.
Люди страдають близорукістю до
зору такі, що на що вони будуть скаржитися.
Look at this setup. Even the most developed countries and conferences could learn from Ukrainian ophthalmic virtual education.
Because COVID happened, how to save the level of knowledge, how to give more information. Altogether, we are working at different directions. One of the main is medical education of specialists. And we have the biggest YouTube channel in Ukraine of our organization. We organize webinars, lectures for education of specialists from different regions. During 1 year, it grew in very famous and interesting and popular educational project.
Unfortunately, the cold, hard reality is that in wartime, Ukrainian ophthalmic conference education is stopped. And the way it really can continue is with the help of ophthalmic societies worldwide and, of course, technology, which is in fact happening to some extent already.
The war continues and people already changed their style of life. They started to recover their practice in other places. In this period, we will need support from ophthalmologists who has big practice in eye care for traumas, war traumas, military traumas. We will need support for rehabilitation because it's fully destroyed even now. Many young people whose eyes are damaged and even who will be or already is blind for both eyes, and they will need kind of rehabilitation. So maybe in this way, we could cooperate with American Society or other societies. Maybe we could organize how to keep these guys in life.
To organize such educational sessions, cooperating with Ukrainians isn't about educational handouts. Quite the contrary. Ukraine right now is at the forefront of innovations in telemedicine. Ophthalmologists are having to communicate about baseline levels of ophthalmic care with patients that are isolated and cut off due to war. Imagine that, ophthalmic wartime telemedicine.
Many people, as I've said, they can't just go to a hospital to seek for medical care. Many people are living underground because of the bombing and so on. And these air raid sirens, we have them every day, every night. There are many people. There is a shortage in some cities of water, and they don't have opportunity to provide even some essentials. So they have a high range of inflammations, including conjunctivitis and blepharitis, etc. Again, they can't go to an ophthalmologist, and there is someone who should help, and that's where telemedicine is trying to be like a liaison between patient and physician. I can ask the person to share the photos with me. In many cases, it is already enough. Of course, it's not what we would like to, but it is way better than nothing.
We implore the ophthalmic societies worldwide to open up your corridors and take these bright Ukrainian ophthalmologists under your Congress wings. Allow them to present, provide time slots to bring up the Ukrainian eye care point of view, and open your arms to the networking possibilities with these capable people. There is much the international ophthalmic community can learn from Ukraine and vice versa.